Hello and welcome back to Living Color with Matt Woodward. Today's a special episode. As you can probably tell by my shirt, I'm going over a recent addition to my vinyl collection here, and it's an album that I've been searching for a while, and I kind of gave up searching in the shops. I had to order it online, but for this version of the album, it was worth it 100%. I'm talking about the Avalanches' Since I Left You, the Turntable Lab exclusive variant, I guess you could say. I've been blasting this album the last few months, really. This has been one of my, although it was released in 2001, I believe, this has been one of the albums I played the most this year. I've been running to it, I've been working out to it. I even saw the Avalanches recently open for the Chemical Brothers at First Bank Center here in Colorado, which was kind of a weird show. I mean, it was a week before they actually canceled the rest of their North American tour. And you could tell. I mean, it was a weird vibe, right? Because they were playing a sold out show the night before in L.A. I believe at the Greek Theater, and then the next night they were in Broomfield, Colorado, just north of Denver, and opening for the Chemical Brothers. And there was like barely, I mean, for like a quote unquote small arena show, the whole sides, the seats on the sides were empty. It was just basically the floor, and I don't know if they were giving tickets out, but you could tell it was just a weird vibe. And then come to find out a week later, they canceled the rest of their tour. And, leaves me, I'm happy to have bought this shirt at the time because, just playing this album nonstop, I wanted to support the Avalanches. I've been looking for Wildflower on vinyl, and I've been looking for Since I Left You on vinyl. And to have the Turntable Lab exclusive, I know this isn't like the original artwork. This is sort of like a variation of it, right? Or sort of a different artwork. You have like the paint splatter here. I know that's not what the original artwork is. The original artwork is just, basically what you see here and what you have with the gatefold, which I'll show you in a second. And on the back here, it's sort of like these people swimming in boats with like the waves crashing over them. Either way, I love the artwork. I love this album. Like I said, I've been playing this album for weeks now. Almost every run, almost every workout, I'm playing at least one song off this album in one of my playlists. It's just an incredible classic album, and I'm very happy to have added it to my vinyl collection. So for today's video, I was originally going to do an unboxing, but I had been waiting a little while for this vinyl. Not to say that I was waiting a while for it to ship, because it actually shipped in relatively good time. Shout out to Turntable Lab. But, I was a little worried because once I ordered it, total, I'm living, like I said, here in the U.S. Total, this was $50 total, including shipping. And once you order it, it took like 2 or 3 days for like the label to be made. I believe for the confirmation, and then it finally sent out your shipment is on the way, and that was when I was super pumped. And basically, as soon as I got this vinyl, I went to the post office to pick it up. As soon as I got it, I opened it. There was no unboxing in my mind. I was like, I'm opening it, I'm playing it as soon as I get home from work, and that I did. And I gotta say, it sounds incredible. So this isn't like an official unboxing video. This is just me kind of going over what you would expect if you got this Turntable Lab exclusive of the Avalanches Since I Left You. And first off, like we said, different artwork. You got the paint splatter here. I still love it. I don't think it takes away from the artwork at all. I think it kind of adds almost to it, because this album, if you listen to it, especially on vinyl, there's little samples and little nuances that you might not necessarily hear in the Spotify or the digital version, right? Press to wax. I mean, you can really hear like the samples pop and crack, and the little nuances that the Avalanches added and created with this album. I know that there was thousands of samples used in making this album, and it makes sense because you really hear all the little, like I said, you hear all the little nuances throughout each track, and each little sample and how it adds to the song. And that's one of the reasons why I had to have this album on vinyl. Just having the Spotify or the digital version, it wasn't enough for me. I've been playing it so much, and seeing the Avalanches in concert and buying this shirt, I'm like, I gotta have Since I Left You on vinyl, right? So this is the Turntable Lab exclusive. I'm just gonna go over it real quick for you, show you what you could expect. So like I said, here's the front cover with the little paint splashes here. Here's the back, as you can see. The Avalanches Since I Left You. With all the tracks here. I don't know if you can tell. And yeah, so there's the back. You got the FBI piracy warning, of course. And this is obviously a gatefold. So let's check out the gatefold real quick here. Ooh, check that out. Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can get it all in there. There we go. How about that, huh? And right here is just all the credits and all that, all the sample credits, and which I'm sure they couldn't fit every single one. That's why the font gets so small eventually, because there's so many samples, obviously, that it's hard to credit and put them all in here. But it looks like they did a pretty damn good job of it, because, that font is, I could put it up like this. I could put it up like this right here. Performed by the Osmonds. Like you got to really look like that, to tell what the samples are. But check it out. Nice gatefold here, right? You see here with the little painting here. And that's why the vinyl, the 2 LP vinyls are yellow and pink for this. You kind of see how it matches right here with the boat was pink and sky's yellow. And I don't know. I really can't tell what's going on this. It's an incredible, I love it. It's an incredible artwork. I could sit here all day and just stare at it and be pick out little things in it. What is happening over there? What's going on with my boat, my guys in the boat over here and here, You can't even see them, right? That's unbelievable. But either way, love this artwork, love the gatefold. So yeah, now it's time. Let's check out the vinyls here, huh? Side A and side B, LP1 is the yellow vinyl. Here we go. Check that out. Is that upside down? That's kind of how you can tell right there, obviously. Side A. Let's see. Side B. So yeah, you ready to see the LP1 here? It's the yellow version. Let's check it out. And as I said, I've already played this a few times. When I first played it, even the first LP, the second one, the pink one, sounded tremendous. The first one, there were a few crackles and all that, and it's kind of what you expect with vinyl, right? But at first I was like, man, doesn't I don't know. I was super picky, right? You pay $50, the waiting on it. This is a classic album. How's it gonna sound on vinyl? Should sound great. I was like, But after, I think I was being too harsh of a critic, because I played it again and I was like, what am I even talking about? It sounds phenomenal, It sounds basically like the side, the second LP. It sounds tremendous. So I really have zero complaints of this. I am happy as a clam with it. All right, so let's check out the first LP here, the yellow one. Yeah. Side A and side B. Ooh. Check that out right there. Huh? Check that out right there, huh? Ooh. Look at that. That is beautiful. It's nice. The pink one is obviously, it's probably one of my favorite vinyls I own, but the yellow, it kind of goes with it, right? It definitely goes with the gatefold. Obviously goes with, the alternate artwork, I guess you could say. But check that out, right? Side A, Since I Left You, classic. Stay Another Season, Radio, 2 Hearts in 3/4 Time. Absolutely love that song. That's one of those songs that's like I said, when I'm working out and I'm running or in the gym or something, that song comes up on a playlist, I'm not skipping it. Hell, I might even put it on repeat, because that's just one of those ones, even if I'm in the car cruising in the fall right now, it's just with the windows down on a nice day, it's the perfect song, right? So that side A is just, this whole album, right? Let's check out side B, Avalanche Rock, kid. Avalanche Rock, kid. Flight tonight. Book a flight tonight. Got to book a flight tonight, right? And then Close to You. Probably my favorite track on this album. That's tough to say. Close to You is definitely top 3, top 5 favorite track on this album, no doubt. Close to You, are you kidding? Hell, I even love Diners Only. I love A Different Feeling. That's another one. Just those 3 tracks right there, that run. Close to You, Diners Only, and A Different Feeling. Got the bubbling, pulling through me, papa bubbling, like Diners Only. Come on now. And then of course, A Different Feeling. That's one of those ones I blast, just from the very instant, bang, 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 bang. As soon as you hear that, it's like, okay, you start going like this. But yeah, this side A and side B, tremendous. Here we go. Let's go to LP2 here. The pink one, this, like I said, this is one of the nicest vinyls that I own. Like this one right here is chef's kiss, right? Chef's kiss. All right, let's check it out. LP2. Are you ready? Side C, side D. Here we go. So side C, as you can see, with the C right there. I love that. And then check it out. Side D. And side D right there. All right, here we go. LP2. Since I Left You by the Avalanches. Like I said, it's a pink one with some swirls in it. Check it out. Look at this. Woo-wee. Check that out, huh? Ooh, that is smooth as butter. Look at that, huh? Sheesh. And even when you hold it up, I mean, I could look at this one all day. I love those colors. I love just the swirls in there. You really see it, and it really fits the album to me. I don't know. I freaking love it. When I first saw this, I loved it so much. Hell, I almost bought a second copy of this album just because. One I could frame and then one I could play. And this side right here, both these, side C, side D, like I said, when I first heard side A, side B, I was like, side B sounded good. Side A was like, man, does it sound like, is it really like? But when I heard side C and side D, I was blown away. The quality of this disc right here is phenomenal, and really the quality of the overall album. Right, I'm really happy with the purchase. I honestly, like I just said, I'm thinking about buying a second copy because I believe, as of this video, October 2022, there's still some of these the Avalanches Since I Left You Turntable Lab exclusive in stock right now online. I honestly might grab a second copy. Like I bought a second copy of Pink Moon, Nick Drake there, and this album really is, a classic to me. It's definitely in my top 100, and it's rising. This was one of those albums where when my dad recommended it to me, or when I saw, the scores online years ago, I was like, is it really? Like, and then you'd hear it and you're like, it just sounds like, sample-based music. But this album influenced everything we've come to know almost with sample-based music, right? Without the Avalanches, not to say music wouldn't be the same, but surely not Plunderphonics or whatever you want to call it. It wouldn't be the same without these guys. This album is about as classic as you can get. Not my favorite Avalanches album, though. I'm sure it will eventually be one day. But Wildflower was really the first Avalanches album that I heard. It was released when I was in college. I believe my senior year, I believe. And I loved just about every single song on that album. I'm dying to buy that album on vinyl. I can't find it anywhere. Hell, I might even buy it online myself. So yeah, like I said, Wildflower is my favorite Avalanches album so far, but I do love Since I Left You, no doubt. Just going through every track, I try to go over my favorite tracks of each album that I review. I love just about every track on this damn album. I don't think there's one that I'm like, oh, I hate. There isn't really one that I skip. You even look at the back half. Frontier Psychiatrist, ETOH, Summer Crane, Little Journey, Live at Domino's, Extra Kings. That sequence is, it's unbelievable. Take a little journey. I don't think I did it right. Did justice. Take a little journey. There's just so many little samples and little snippets that can stick out in your brain. That just kind of find a way to burrow themselves in your mind. You just kind of blurt them out one day randomly, just like that. Take a little journey, or pop the bubbly, going through me, got the bubbly, that, or book a flight tonight. Gonna book a flight. There's just those little ones every time. And I think Frontier Psychiatrist is the biggest song on this album, one of the biggest songs the Avalanches have ever done. Personally, it's not my favorite on this album. I don't think it's even top 3 or top 5 on this album, to be honest with you. Since I Left You, the title track, that's probably the best song on here. That song from the very beginning, Since I Left You, and then, have a good time, grab a drink, welcome to paradise. Grab a drink, have a good time, welcome to paradise. Like that, I just, 2 hearts and 3/4 time, I like that better, I definitely like Close to You and A Different Feeling better. Pablo's Cruise, that's one of those ones I love. I don't know why. It's tiny. It's a small, 30, 40 seconds or so. Maybe, under a minute. But I just, something about it, I just love it. It almost feels like, you're going back, onto the boats or onto the rafts or something. To, basically like this. That song feels like this. Like you're on a raft or something, you're going back to the boat. Like just, especially with the boat horn, basically, with like these boat horns going off, to end the track, then transitions right into Frontier Psychiatrist. I mean, yeah, this whole album is a classic. I'm very happy to have it on vinyl. I'm very happy with my purchase. Shout out to Turntable Lab. This is the first vinyl I've ever bought from them. I wasn't really sure. I saw reviews, and I know they're reputable, and they've been doing it for a long time. But I've still, had some trepidation. I was like, $50 total. Do I really like it? Yeah. After you run with it a bit, and then you see the Avalanches live, and you really understand the context, and how much it's influenced everything. It's like, hell yeah, I gotta buy this album. I've been blasting this a lot. I'm sorry this isn't an official unboxing, but I couldn't help myself, and I'm sure you wouldn't be able to help yourself either if you saw this, in that Turntable Lab box with the stickers they gave me. It's just like, okay, I can't unbox it. I gotta open it. I gotta play it. Damn it. So this is it. Check it out. The Avalanches. Here we go. Avalanches Since I Left You, Turntable Lab. I think it says limited edition, yeah. So, can't beat it. I'm not sure if this album, when it will be repressed again, if it will be repressed, when you'll see it in stores, I just don't know, especially with the color variant, with that yellow and that pink, both of those, I'm not sure you're going to be able to find something like this again. Especially, the way it sounds, it's perfect. It really, it's damn near perfect. I mean, really is. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know if you've picked up the Avalanches Since I Left You on vinyl. If you have the Avalanches on vinyl, if you've ever heard of them, if you've even started a vinyl collection, or if you're even thinking about it like I was just about this time last year, And yeah, the Avalanches Since I Left You, phenomenal record. Shout out once again to Turntable Labs. Very happy with it. Might buy another copy. And yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate you wherever you are. For Living Color, I'm Matt Woodward. Take care.
Turn up your radio wherever you at. We about to bring it.